A list of things.
Do we have a vision board?
We do. Oh, there's so many things I want to do. But traveling is definitely up there. I want to see places. Like I remember a friend of mine once said that there's just too much world to see to stay in one little corner. So there's just too much to see. I can't imagine spending my entire life in one place when there's all this stuff to see. So I definitely want to travel. What else? What else do I like? I write a little, although not as much as I used to.
Oh, as you used to?
Yeah.
Meaning?
I used to blog, actually. I had a blog, but then I transitioned.
Yes.
When I transitioned to YouTube because I felt like the content I was creating needed visual.
More visual, yeah.
Because you want to show people how to do things. And it was just, I felt like writing was restricting me for that specific kind of work. When it comes to hair and all of that, it was just not, it wasn't doing what I needed and what I wanted to provide to my audience. I wanted to meet a certain need I couldn't meet by writing. So I write a little bit, but not as much as I used to, but I do like it. It's a very...
Were you writing even back in school?
I was. I used to write actually a lot more when I was younger. I think about it. I used to do a little bit of poetry, stuff like that. I don't do that much
when you think
anymore.
About it now, you're like,
yeah. I haven't done that much in the past couple of years. I love to sing.
Oh.
It's another thing I don't do much that I actually really enjoy.
Okay.
So
again in school, when you said any opportunity, like, hey, I'm here. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay, so were you like singing? Because you said you're very strong in your faith. Do you sing in church, or you used to sing in church?
Used to, because of at the moment, because of the nature of my work, like my formal employment, it's difficult for me to be in like a steady church situation, because I do work a lot of weekends. I do work a lot. Like it's a very crazy.
Yeah, because I think you said you worked all through the festive season as well.
Yeah. So it's complicated at the moment for me I can't meet the needs, that kind of schedule. So
But now that you've said that you like to sing, what are you gonna do about it?
I don't know. It's one of those things that's also like there. I'm like, I wonder what I'm going to do with this. So I'm just like trying to pace myself. Let me first start with what I want to do now, and maybe that's something I'll do. I don't know. I mean, maybe one day I'll do something with that. I really don't know. I don't. But I love it. I do enjoy doing it.
It's like this big world is right there.
Right? There's just so much you could be doing. Like it's exciting, in fact. Just thinking about, like now that I'm doing the things that I really enjoy, man, the world is my oyster, I think. Just oyster.
Thank you. That's the way to look at the world.
Yeah.
So who's inspired you, like, over the last few years, even in terms of what you want to do right now? Because I can imagine there's definitely some channels that you watch, especially like YouTubers who do hair.
Yeah. Let's see. There are a lot of people that inspire me. But I don't know if you remember, like, this was maybe last year or something. I sent you an inbox. This was before I ever met you. I sent you a DM and I was telling you how I was just like so appreciative of your work, because I just loved that you had created a space for both men and women, but I felt like there were a lot of women that were misunderstood or whose stories we didn't understand, that you had given us space to speak. So like I really loved that. And I had always like I told you, like I had a phase where I'm like, radio is what I want to do, but it's still like in one of those, it's on my vision board.
You've been there somewhere.
Just so you know. But yeah, and so you've always been like, someone that I look up to, because I feel like you made you're one of the people that made these spaces look like real jobs, because people were like, those are not real jobs, but hello, people are doing it. This is work, this is actual work. So definitely you. Let's see, who else? I mean, on YouTube, honestly, I could make an essay. There are so many people I admire, but I remember when I was learning about natural hair and stuff, it all felt so foreign.
Yeah.
Because the movement started in like the US or something. So it felt foreign. I was like, these things of Americans, what's this? But I remember when I saw a Kenyan doing it, it felt so close. Like it felt close to home. Right. I felt like I can do that.
Okay.
Yeah, so I remember there's a Kenyan natural hair blogger called Tabitha. She goes by Craving Yellow.
Okay.
When I saw her on YouTube, I was just amazed. I was like, hey, you mean even just us, the normal people of every day, we can do these things? I was like, wow. It just felt so relatable. Like it suddenly felt like, that's me. I can do that too.
Okay.
So yeah, she actually, like she's one of the reasons that I thought, okay, I could do YouTube. I could do this whole natural hair thing maybe. Yeah, so definitely her. And then, wow. I don't even know. There's so many people that I really look up to, but honestly, every woman that has allowed us to be in creative spaces and allowed us to see them not just as hobbies but as work. People like Mona. Oh my God, me. I don't know. The day that I met that chick, I think she thought I was a mad person. I was just like, listen, you have done amazing work. I just love that she opened up a space for people to, to do this work. You're like, you guys, this is real work. Let's do this. We can meet a need. We can pursue our passion. We can do all this stuff.
Yeah.
So honestly, and especially women, because I love to see a woman doing her thing. It's inspiring.
Yeah.
So all the women who have just opened up all these non-conventional spaces, I'm here for it. Those are women that inspire me every day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So honestly, and especially women, because I love to see a woman doing her thing. It's inspiring.
Yeah.
So all the women who have just opened up all these non-conventional spaces, I'm here for it. Those are women that inspire me every day.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you look back, like you look back 6 years ago, or even 10 years ago,
Yeah.
and see where you are now, what do you see?
I see growth more than anything. I see that there were so many things I was holding back, so many things that when they say, like, you're keeping your light under,
Under
so
like a shade.
so it's just, my light was like, I was hiding my light, and now, man, like, I'm out here to just be my fullest self.
Okay.
So there's so much growth and acceptance as well. Just accepting that, man, this is me. Like, you guys, I'm the kind of person who is a creative. I'm the kind of person who is a bit of a hustler. Like, those are things, like, even now it surprises some of my friends. They're like, by the way, I knew you all this time, but I didn't know that you had this side to you where, like, you're a bit of a hustler. I didn't know you had this to you. I'm like, it's always been in there. But I don't know, I was like not confident enough to just like go out and do it. So just that growth and acceptance of like just me, the way I am,
Okay.
that's the biggest thing for me. I'm just a lot of growing and a lot more growing to do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that's life though, huh? That's life. It is. Finding the courage to do things your way
Yes.
at a young age, hey, props to those people.
Props.
Most of the time you're like, I don't want to hurt so-and-so, and then there's mommy and daddy, and then there's all these different
You're just so
things.
worried about everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's something that we keep. I mean, people are beginning to get it now, but I feel it's something that needs to be shared a lot more.
A lot.
What you really want, what makes you happy.
Yeah, because
Are important.
I think I found that when you're doing something that gives you fulfillment, everything else just sort of comes. It didn't come all at once, but with time, when you're doing, I think because God put all these desires in our hearts, He gave you a desire to do this and that and all these things. So I guess like when you start doing those things, it just kind of makes a way for you to do it. Yeah, and it's not always an easy way. I think the problem is that sometimes we think it's just going, it's not always an easy way. It's difficult. It's got its ups and downs.
Yeah.
But if you're doing what you love, I think there's always a way.
Okay.
Yeah. I really believe that.
Okay. And when you look at like our society, what are the things that irk you? Things that you're like,
Where to
I
start?
wish this
Where
is
to start?
different. That rubs me the wrong way.
Wow, let's see. I feel like there are many, but now I can't remember them all. But let's see. First of all, just our education system still has a long way to go. There are too many young people who are not conventional, who want to do, maybe they're sportsmen and women, maybe they are musicians or artists or YouTubers, or like just there's these people who have all these amazing talents that we are not allowing them to grow. and that bothers me because I was one of those people, you know.
Yeah.
I wasn't put in a space where I could appreciate the things that I love to do as something that I can do for life. Like that's something that can be my thing. So that's something I feel strongly about. I really want for young people to be able to do the things that they were meant to do, because it's such a freeing thing.
Yeah.
And especially to give them the opportunity to do it early in life, you know. I'm 29.
To explore it.
I'm
early in
29.
life.
This is when I'm exploring. Penang. Ee. 29. Anyway, I'm more fortunate than some, I think.
Well, better 29 than 50, right?
This is what I tell myself. But yeah, they should be able to experiment and really find out, you know, what is this thing that I love and that I'm going to do with my life, you know? Because once you're in that thing, it makes a difference. It really makes a difference in who you are and who you become. So that's something really, really, I feel strongly about that.
Okay.
Yeah, especially because I really love the creative arts. And I feel like it's a space that we're not exploring enough and we're not allowing people to make the most of. And yeah, so I really feel strongly about that. Something else is, gosh, I don't know.
You
I think
kind
there's
of
something
slid
specific.
timekeeping in there as well. But we'll leave that.
There's also that. But I already said so. But yeah, definitely. I mean, I think that there's so many people, by the way, with a wonderful work ethic in this country. So many people. But maybe we need to do more. Maybe we need to do more. I don't know what we need to do, but we need to do more, because I remember even recently there was a Kenyan brand that came to do like a pop-up shop, and you know, and so they had their timelines, and they were at the venue on time, and I think they had like an artist, a makeup artist coming over to do like something on the side, and the makeup artist was like 2 hours late. I was there before the makeup artist, and I was just a guest, and I was like,
And you see that a lot.
you know, and I remember the people that came from Kenya were like, this is what we've been experiencing since we came. All the service providers we've worked with have been like this. And I felt so bad because I was like, that shouldn't be our reputation. Like, we can do better. We can just like work better. I mean, there's no...
And it
no
doesn't
reason
apply
for
to
us
everyone, though.
It doesn't. Yeah,
but
it definitely does not apply to
but
everyone.
sadly,
There's so
a lot
many
of people do have those
Yeah,
experiences.
the problem, we've made it too normal.
Yeah.
You know, like we're just like, the thing is at 6, we shall leave at 5:45. Yet you know there's traffic to
Oh,
consider.
but it starts at 6. People will come at about 8.
Indeed, they will come at 8. That irks me. It's one of those things like, I know this is my country, this is what we do, but oh, it makes me mad. But yeah, yeah, let's go with those for now.
Those for now?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, you're not going to throw anything out in the dating world as well?
Well, just honestly, what can I say about dating? Oh, dating is such a broad subject. We might talk all day, but I think
find that
it's-
honesty is missing, though.
You're right, though.
From the conversations I have, different people I speak to,
Yeah.
I find that honesty, which is such an important ingredient, is missing.
Okay.
You
You're
know,
right, though.
Yes.
I think you're right. You're right.
So if you start off on that foundation where you're not being honest, right?
It's a shaky foundation,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's true.
not that you tell someone every single thing about you,
I
of
mean.
course, but yeah, like
Yeah.
you said, things that you know that you either can do or you
Yeah.
can't do.
Yeah.
Who you are.
Yeah, I think
No.
actually, yeah, you've actually steered me to something I should have said is, I think when it comes to dating, just being straightforward, I feel like a lot of people are not forward.
Yeah.
They're just not, they don't tell you what the thing is. Like, just be open about things. Because I feel like, I mean, one of the good things about getting older, dating at my age, is that I feel that a lot of the guys that approach me now are a lot more direct.
Okay.
A lot less, just, I don't know, it's like you don't know what you want. You're just kind of like going with the wind. I like that a lot. I don't know if it's what I'm drawing to me. Hopefully it's what I'm drawing to me, but I feel like the men now that approach me are a lot more, yeah, okay, like this is what I'm
And you
saying.
appreciate that.
This is what I'm putting on the table. I'm like, thank you. Don't just be playing, because no one has time to play. So yeah, definitely being forward is a wonderful thing that we should all just do. and help each other. Let's help each other and move forward.
Oh, Fiona, thank you so much
You're
for
welcome.
coming on the show.
You're
This was fun.
welcome. It was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for having me, Crystal.
And I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
All right?
Thank you.
And thanks for sharing. I mean, alopecia is something I know not many women would be open about. So that's a very brave thing.
I hope so. I hope so. It's a topic we should definitely talk about because there's a lot more people that are suffering with it than we know. We just don't know.
Yes, exactly. All right.
All right.
Thank you and be blessed.
You're welcome. You too.